Another child star, Cory Feldman, is spilling secrets in his new Hollywood memoir. It's just as revealing as Melissa's, but much, much darker.
Yeah, our special correspondent, Nicole Lapin, got Cory to open up about his difficult childhood and the shocking stories of sexual abuse.
I was molested, and I said yes. I allowed it to happen. I take full blame, full responsibility for that. But I was a child.
In the 80s, Cory Feldman was a household name thanks to standout roles in Stand By Me, The Goonies, and The Lost Boys. But before that, at age 11, he says he was sexually abused by a family friend.
I was a kid. He was an older guy. He worked for my dad. He would take me out on adventures. He'd take me to Disneyland, or he'd take me here and there. And he was a way out. He was a way for me to get free. And then all of a sudden, one day, this happens. And that's what I did. I woke up the next morning and I looked in his eyes to see if he was going to say anything. He didn't say anything, and I'm like, whew, dodged a bullet. If he's not going to say anything, I won't either. Maybe it just was a dream. Maybe it didn't really happen. And I justified that. He introduced me to cocaine, crack, heroin, all of it. And after I found myself a heroin addict, and after years of struggling to get sober, right before I got sober, that's when I hit rock bottom.
During that time, Cory contemplated suicide.
Play the tune as each note is said.
Take me back to the week before you got a script for Goonies. Is that the first time you tried to kill yourself?
I had many futile attempts at trying to kill myself. I kept a gun under my bed, and it was my grandfather's gun. I stole it from his Chester drawer, and I kept it loaded, and I gave it everything I could to try and squeeze that trigger. God wouldn't let me. I would ask him, I'd say, God, you don't like me anyway. You think I'm fat, you think I'm ugly, everybody hates me, nobody loves me. Why can't you just let me do it? Just let me do it already. And I'd beg him, I'd have tears streaming down my face, just give me the strength, just please give me the strength.
Cory went to rehab and has been sober since age 20. He wrote his book, Choreography, as a warning about the world of child acting.
My child is my reason for being alive. I could never dream of killing myself now. Never. Doesn't even cross my mind.
All you have to do is look at the back in the picture of the two Corys. That tells the story right there. Any parent who thinks their kid is going to be the next big superstar needs to read this book.
Indeed.